to my channel. So as you can tell from the video title, today I'll be sharing with you my experiences, what did I eat in Jakarta, where did my Indonesian colleagues brought me, what happened along the way, what did I buy. If let's say you're interested to learn more about my experiences in Jakarta, please continue to watch and I'll share with you my fantastic story. So without further ado, let's begin! It was my first experience traveling alone, kind of alone. I was a little bit scared because when you're alone, when you're not with your loved ones, not with your friends, you know that you have to be more alert. You know that you have to check your belongings at all times, make sure that the surrounding around you is safe, be tactful, and just be very observant and in general. So I was a little bit scared and a little bit tied up for the trip because this is my first time. I was very excited and I was also equally scared. So it was like a battle of emotions because it's 50-50. So at the start of my trip, right, it wasn't all rosy and happy because firstly the flight got delayed and so our itinerary was late. And secondly, when I was on Bluebird to my accommodation place, I realized that my luggage was unlocked, which is very suspicious because normally your luggage doesn't unlock by itself, right? I was like, what's going on? But because we were on the cab and I couldn't do anything about it, so I decided to, when I reached the hotel, that's where I'll check if, let's say, my belongings are stolen or whatnot. Jakarta's airport is actually located around the north area as well, about 30 minutes plus from my accommodation place. So when I got on the Bluebird, I told the cab driver hey, I want to go to Holiday Inn Kemarayan, and then he was like, okay. I showed him the address, I showed him the name, and he was like, he got it. And I was on Google Maps because I didn't want to get taken to somewhere else, you never know what will happen, right? So just be alert at all times. So I was like, okay, cool, 30 minutes to my accommodation place, and that everybody says that Jakarta traffic is really bad, and it was my first time there, so I didn't know what to expect. So never mind, and I realized that he was taking a different route. So the airport is here, my hotel is here, but he went straight and then he went all the way down. And then I realized that he went to central Jakarta, which was very weird because why on earth will you go back down to central Jakarta and go back up to North Jakarta again? I wasn't sure about the traffic there. I only knew that the traffic in Jakarta is always really bad. So I was thinking okay, maybe the traffic to north to north is just not the best route to go, even though Google Maps said it is. So he went all the way down and I don't know, maybe that's the best route for him. And yeah, I just couldn't pinpoint, and it was my first flight in Jakarta, so I didn't wanna question the driver so much since he knew where he was going. So about half an hour to 45 minutes later in the cab, I realized that he brought me to Central Jakarta Holiday Inn, and that's where I realized that he obviously got the wrong hotel. And then I had to say, no, it's not this one, bring me back to North Jakarta Holiday Inn Kemarayan. And then I showed him once again, and I showed him the Google Map direction, and then he was like, oh, okay. And then we went all the way back up, which took about 1 hour in total, around there, 1 hour plus actually, because of the traffic and the additional waiting time. We got to Holiday Inn at the North Jakarta, but I realized it was Holiday Inn Express. But by then, my boss has actually gotten up from the cab. He said that this is Holiday Inn, and then I was like, okay, maybe I'm wrong, you know what I mean? So I got down the cab with him and to Holiday Inn Express, though my Holiday Inn is called Holiday Inn Kemarayan. So when we reached the Holiday Inn Express, right, my boss helped me with the luggage. So typically you hold the handle and then you pull out the luggage out. And the next thing that happened was that my luggage handle was just like broken, and then I was like, like I can't believe that my luggage just broke. Like, huh? But anyway, like, cause we were in the cab for so long and Jakarta weather is quite humid, so I was just like, it's okay. I mean, it's not on purpose anyway, right? So I just like, never mind, forget it, it's fine, don't worry about it. To the reception to check in, and then that's where my suspicion was correct. So this was not the hotel that we were supposed to be in. It should be Holiday Inn Kemayan. So that's where we had to like take the same cab driver again. And then finally, after like 15 minutes, he brought us to the correct Holiday Inn Kemayan. So that was like basically like a hoo-ha. Like my luggage broke, and then I was like in the cab for like 1 hour plus. The flight got delayed. Everything was just like late. But like, okay, it's fine. We finally reached the hotel, and then we're ready to go. And then we checked in. I checked in successfully, but then my boss couldn't check in because apparently our work agent, he booked the wrong date. So I was supposed to travel from 4th December to 9th December, but apparently the agent actually booked 4th November to 6th November. So basically we are like in December already, right? And he booked like 1 month the date where it's like November, and that's where we realized that like, oh, like I can't believe it actually happened. And then I was just like, what? Even checking into the hotel is just so hard. And I started to call like on different hotels to see whether there's vacancy, because this is a work trip and the exhibition place that we were at was like very popular among the businesses. So everyone that were here booked at Holiday Inn Express, Holiday Inn Kemayan, and all the hotels around the area were like fully booked. But thankfully, we managed to find my boss a place to stay. After like 15 or 20 minutes, we managed to find a place to stay at Novotel, which is just about like maybe 15 minutes away from my hotel, and that's where we part ways. So when I was checking into my hotel, another shit thing that happened to me was that I'm actually in the hotel room now, and this is like a smoking room. I opt for a non-smoking room with my agent, but apparently something new that I learned today is that like, even though the agent booked as non-smoking room, right, but it's subjected to availability, so it may not be a smoking room lah. It may not be a non-smoking room lah. So like I'm actually in a smoking room now. So I hope at night I won't smell smoke. So cause it's like very strange, right? I don't smoke, but I'm like inhaling smoke at night. Like it's not very good, right? So yeah. And I couldn't do anything because the hotels around the area are fully booked, and my company paid for the hotel room, so like I can't say no or like whatnot. So I just had to go up to the floor and then just put my luggage down, check if everything was okay. Nothing was stolen, but when I tried to lock it back, that's when I realized that my luggage was spoiled. And then it was like, oh my god, my luggage is spoiled. And then yeah, it was just like a bad start, like a lot of hoo-ha and like whatnot, like yeah. So anyway, I managed to just pick myself up, because I mean, like, even if however unlucky you are, however upset you are, life still has to go on, right? So I just had a quick lunch, like I called in like room service lunch, and then I ate like very nice food, and that's where I start to like, you know, feel happy again. And then I went down for the exhibition. So when I was there, everything was good. We set up everything very nicely, and then we went for dinner. So some of the dinner places that I go would be this place called Bandar di Jakarta & Co. Yeah. So basically the place is like at north part of Jakarta, and then it looks like Singapore, Universal Studios Singapore, that kind of like view. And then basically it's a seafood restaurant by the ocean. So it kind of reminds me of like the seafood restaurant by the beach in JB. It's something like that, but at a theme park kind of like area. So the food was incredibly good, incredibly fresh. We had like prawns, we have like squid, we have like big ass prawns, we have like fish. It was an enjoyable meal, especially when I saw like the scenery and I was like with the food, you know what I mean? It's like wow. So it was like a good day to end off, and the next day that's where I had to work. And then and during dinner I was being brought to this very nice place called Padang Merica. So basically it's a very nice cozy restaurant where they serve Padang food, which is very popular among the Indonesians. And the food there is super duper cheap. The ambience is really nice. They played like traditional Indonesian songs at the background, and it was like super on point, the ambience of the restaurant. The food was good. I get to eat the coconut chicken, which was like my favorite. And then the beef rendang was also very good as well. So if you are here in Jakarta, I recommend you to try Padang Merica and the seafood restaurant that I've been. I think that's like the two like best like Indonesian kind of food that I've tried in Jakarta. Halfway through my trip, I fall sick, and I started to feel very unwell, like my stomach, and then my nose, and then my phlegm, and then the next thing I know, I actually fell sick. So I had like flu and like whatnot. So I didn't have like, I wasn't like high on energy, because like when you are sick with flu, right, you just feel tired. You just feel that your nose hurts from all this blowing. You just feel that like your throat is very dry as well because of all the phlegm and the mucus and like whatnot. So I couldn't go out to explore. I wanted to try venturing to the nightlife, but I just didn't have the energy to. So that leads me to my next to-do list when I was in Jakarta. And
I like to try Gojek services because they say like they have like Go Massage, Go Beauty and like whatnot. So I'm gonna try and see like whether it's like worth the hype or like my hype, because basically I'm like, oh my god, there's like massage, they have massage in my freaking room, like I didn't even know that. And I always wanted to, you know, I have this like envision.
During one of the days that I was sick, I decided to call in like Go Food.
Okay, anyway, my food is here. So this is supposed to be the oxtail soup, but I think it looks a bit funny. I don't know whether it's because this is not like the well-known brand that I was supposed to go for. I don't know. Okay, this is like the cheesy goreng thing, and then this is like my favorite pork tom yum, but it looks a little bit like out of place. But yeah, we'll get that fixed. And yeah, my dinner for tonight.
I always hope to sleep in the comfort of my like hotel bed and get massage at the same time, and then when it's done I can just fall asleep like that. And when I realized that Go Massage existed in Gojek, I was like, I must go for it. So I went for like 2 massages, and like I said, the first one I was really scared because I was alone in the hotel room, and like I was just a little bit uncomfortable because the stranger is in the hotel room with me alone. But I just mustered my courage and check on the ratings and like whatnot. And yeah, my first experience was really good, even though I was having like flu all over the place. The lady was very nice to me. She gave me like medicated oil and whatnot to make me feel a lot better. And then when she was done, that's where I just like fall asleep already. So yes, really good. Definitely, I am looking forward to Gojek in Singapore. And I know that they are actually doing the Go Massage, Go Beauty thing as well. So pretty interesting because the dynamics in Indonesia and Singapore is really different. Both markets are really different. So I'm gonna see how Gojek can fit into Singaporeans' characteristics. So pretty excited how the whole market will turn out to be in time. I had like flew all the way till I end my trip to Jakarta, so didn't had a amazing time because of my nose, but the experiences, the food I eat, my colleagues, my ex-colleagues that I met in Jakarta, they introduced me to some of the local cuisine, which is like super duper good. And my ex-colleague Zina and Cyrus, they actually brought me to a very nice pancake store in some of the malls at the north side, and I really love their Earl Grey milk tea. It's like, wow, super good. Yeah, like I will just put a picture here. The milk is just like a drink where when you drink it, you will feel very comforted. You will feel like, and that's exactly how we felt when you tried the drink for the first time. I bought this medicated stuff. So basically, it's like pea kakao. You know, pea kakao has like a thicker substance and consistency, but this one is like more watery and more minty. So this is like slightly stronger, I guess, if you compare to pea kakao and this one. The taste is relatively the same. When I drink this, I was like, for a while, because it's like so, the minty sensation was so strong, but I was so shook. So if let's say you're feeling sick in Jakarta, or if let's say you don't feel very well, or you just like pea kakao in general, just try this brand, and I think you'll find it's really helpful as well. So this can be found in different convenience stores, and it's super duper cheap. So yeah, I think it's about like $2 for like 2 packs. Yeah, $2 for 2 packs, or like one for $2, but yeah. Try this when you're there. I bought like 3 kinds of chips. Okay, no lah. Like I bought 2 types of chips. Like I bought the one in like those very shook onions, sour, spicy ingredients. And then I bought this like green chili, which is very famous. It's like a Padang cuisine kind of like dish. So bought this too, and I bought this too because I like sweet and sour like sauce. So this will be very nice, I hope. Okay, the next thing I bought when I was shopping for a while was this like okay, it's too bright here, but basically it's like a midnight blue menswear. I bought it for my dad, and it cost like 9,500. So that's about like $9 in Singapore. It's like a dress shirt. The quality is really like not bad. It's not like the rough kind. It's super good, and I got it like at $9. It's like, what? You can never find this quality, this material in Singapore. So I had to get this for my dad. In Singapore as well. Okay, so they were having like sales, so like I was like, okay, since I'm here and I'm sick and I'm like tired and like it's like my last second day, I should just do some shopping, right? So I went to bought this bag because I'm in need of a black bag that is like very wide for a small bag, and this is like, wow, you can put a lot of things, and it's like $22. So I bought it because there's a brand and that is like super airy. So yeah, this was one of my buys. And the last buy of the trip, I didn't buy a lot, I didn't shop a lot, was the same shop. I bought a pair of very nice heels. So it looks like this, really cute, very comfortable. That sums up the end of my Jakarta trip. It was a good first work trip, I would say. Though I fall sick, though there were like unhappy like events that came along the way, I just feel that like it was still an insightful journey, and I really got to understand the market better. I am a more hands-on person, so going there, experiencing, understanding, seeing, touching, feeling is what makes me even more driven about work. So yeah, it was a good trip. I really hope there will be more opportunities for me to do this because it is very important, and I feel that it's very important for me to understand what I'm doing better. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and if you like this kind of video more, please remember to comment and let me know. Okay, till then, see you. Bye.